you ever watched Dance Moms?
Welcome back to Glitter Gel Pen.
I'm Jill.
And I'm Alyssa.
That was not intentional. My little hair flip. Today we're back with a Hot Topics episode, and I mean, there's some decently juicy things in here this week.
There are incredibly juicy things in this episode. What are you talking about?
Okay. So first, because it's like super new, I want to start with Nia Sue.
Or is it Niau? No.
No, it's not that. From Dance Moms. She just released her book, Bottom of the Pyramid, and she went on multiple podcasts to talk about it, but specifically just Trish. And it happened while we're recording this. It just went up today. And I watched the whole thing, and it was actually really good.
Okay. What kind of info did we get?
She was talking about, the whole Abby Lee Miller of it all, saying that production basically cut off a lot of things from being aired on Dance Moms. And
like
that
the
a lot
abusive stuff?
Yeah. And that Abby and just the whole production team, mostly it was like racism kind of stuff towards her. Like Abby once told her that her feet were flat because that's the way that African American people are.
Wow.
And they cut that, didn't show that ever.
Even for them to cut that back then, if they're cutting things out whenever that show was on, it was bad.
Yeah. So just a lot of stuff like that. But I thought that Trisha was actually very good in this interview. She was like very receptive and active listening, like to Nia.
And what was Nia's role on the show? Because I never watched it.
She was just one of the girls that danced.
She was a dancer.
Yeah.
She wasn't one of the moms.
No.
Okay.
And I mean, she was only 9 when it started, and she was 16 when it ended. And so she was there for every single season. She's the only one who was there for every single season to see how it evolved and got worse. And she would say that Abby, the farther along it went, and the more Abby knew she was this character, it would get even worse. Which, even if Abby was acting and playing this character, we're children, and we don't understand that.
Right.
But she's doing good now. All her family is so smart. Like her mom, Dr. Holly, she's got a doctorate in something or other. And I remember back in the day, she was a principal of a school. But she's like really smart. Nia's doing stuff they were showing pictures of her sitting at the White House with Kamala Harris. I don't really know what she specifically
I
was
love
doing,
this whole bit. Jill's been like, her family, they're all real smart. And her mom is a doctor. She used to be principal of a school. And the other one sits with Kamala Harris at the White House. I don't really know what they're talking about, but I just love that. He said, they're all really smart. And then he said, I mean, being a doctor is great, but I don't know. I just thought it was funny. He gave no information.
I don't know what they're talking about because they're so smart,
Yeah, okay.
And her brother's a filmmaker, and her dad wrote a book. So, they're like all a prestige family. It's very interesting. But I thought that Trisha really receptive of her and like really was hyping her up. Because you can tell in the interview, Nia is like laughing through the trauma. She'll be like, yeah, and then they told me these racist things.
Yeah.
And Trisha was just really hyping her up. She was like, I have always loved you. You've always been so amazing. But not even just like in her normal Trisha way. Like she genuinely seemed genuine this time. And so I just thought it was a really good episode. And it made me want to go buy Nia's book and read it. Because I'm still curious. Have you ever watched Dance Moms?
I have watched it when it was on for an episode.
Okay.
But I never followed the storyline or got to know people. I couldn't stand Abby Lee, who is doing a show in Charlotte in the next few weeks.
I have seen that.
And I was like, what are you going to do? I think she's going to sit on stage and talk.
She does, yeah. She does a Q&A, so.
Interesting.
We should go and bombard her with questions about Nia's book.
Did you know that Nia? Yeah, like a press conference.
In Nia's book, she says, quote, African American people just have feet like that. Did you say that, Abby?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like kind of wild? We should do that.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
But we should do that. That'd be fun.
That would be cool. But yeah, I don't really remember why I was asking you if you've watched it before.
Well, you were talking about wanting to read her book. And then you asked me if I'd watched it.
Okay. So, you know, like from watching like an episode, kind of like how it went, like Abby was like really mean, right?
Yeah,
to
I've
these
seen
girls.
like the compilation Abby Lee videos, and I know a little bit about JoJo's story. And is it Maddie Ziegler?
Yeah.
Okay, I know some of their story, but that's kind of it.
I kind of want to read her book because I was always like, if it's so bad, like for you to be writing a book and talking about it all these years later, then like why did your mom allow you to do this? Because her mom was with her the whole time. She talks about her mom and like her mom is her best friend and everything. And I'm like, why did your mom allow you to stay in this environment if it was this bad? But apparently that was like a comment on the Just Trish episode. People were commenting that. And some people were like, she explains it all in her book. You have to read her book to understand and whatever. So I kind of want to understand.
I also wonder if those comments were put there by the publishing company to make people want to. Yeah, I mean, you just, after my experience, I think we talked about it on here. It's been a few months, but that movie Together, when it came out, I saw nothing on my feed except like people being like, this movie's so good. The Rotten Tomatoes, it's 100% Rotten Tomatoes. The first time a movie's been like that in however long. And then I watched the movie and I was like, that was really bad.
Was it really bad?
It was really bad.
I still haven't seen it, but I want to.
Well, it was really bad. And I literally went back and watched, I wanted to read the comments on the posts that I had seen about the movie. And I realized that all the videos that I saw were ads. And it was people acting like they were excited about this movie and talking about the Rotten Tomatoes, but they were being paid to say it. And I didn't even notice that it said ad until I had seen the movie. And I was like, oh. Okay. But now I'm thinking, like, if they're willing to go as extreme as to have people write movie reviews for money, I just wonder, would they not go to the extreme of having people comment sounding like a troll, being like, no, you have to read her book to understand.
Probably.
In response to the main comments and the press interviews and things like that. But I don't know.
I mean, probably, but
it still got you. You're like, I'm still going to read it.
It's like, I still do want to know the answer to that.
No,
and we didn't get it. So I think I might read it and we'll circle back, you know?
Yeah. Well, speaking of circling back, we're going to circle back to Cynthia, I think Erivo. Okay. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. You know, they've got this weird relationship.
Holding the nail.
I actually have a pet peeve of watching videos of them interacting with each other. I'm not a touchy person. You're not either. When I see them touch each other constantly, it's so annoying to me. Because I
cannot fathom ever. Can you imagine just being like...
it's weird.
For half an hour at a time.
It's so weird. And there was a video of, they were like in an interview. I'm going to get to the news part of this in a second. But there was like an interview where Ariana is like giving an interview on a red carpet and like it's a full production. And Cynthia's standing beside her like this close. And Ariana Grande's necklace is turned around slightly. Like you can't even see it from the front. It's like off to the side. And she starts like twisting her necklace with her long nails. And the top comment was, her necklace did not need fixing. It's just so unnecessary and over the top and annoying to me.
Yeah.
And I don't, like...
It probably is just because it gives us like a visceral reaction because we don't like being touched. I swear that's what it is.
Well, thank God Cynthia Erivo touches her all the time and is right there beside her at all times because Ariana Grande was attacked by a fan at the Wicked premiere. But you can see Cynthia like step in and be like, you know, stop or whatever. It would be really scary if I was Ariana. I just don't understand what's wrong with people to think this is okay. Because you can tell he's trying to love her.
Yeah, but that's not the way.
You don't like run and charge at someone and grab them.
No, because it also, I mean, they're at this like premiere and they're walking by people. They're like waving and being like, hey, I'm sure you could get a hey from Ariana Grande if you just waited your freaking turn instead of storming her.
There's just no amount of excitement for any celebrity. I mean, Taylor Swift.
I wouldn't storm Taylor Swift.
I couldn't breathe if she spoke to me. And I still could control myself enough not to jump over a barricade and charge at her. That's crazy.
It is. But I thought it was crazier that Cynthia, she was on his ass before the security even was. She was ready for it. I think that's probably why they're actually together all the time. She's on Ariana's payroll as security.
And, you know, we talked about it on here that there were a lot of rumors that Ariana and Ethan Slater broke up. There were photos that came out of them together. So maybe they're still together. Maybe. I think the speculation was that Ariana went and did that interview with Gracie Abrams. It was Paul Mescal. It was who it was. Saying that Ariana was still in the next person's man. But it seems like her and Ethan Slater are still together. Just to follow up on that. Are you a Wicked fan?
I do like Wicked, yeah.
You saw the first one?
I haven't seen the movie, no.
Oh. How can you be a Wicked fan and not have seen the... I mean, isn't that like what y'all do? Y'all go watch the movie? What the heck?
It's a musical.
I know that, but you haven't seen the Wicked movie?
No.
It was in theaters for 6 months.
Yeah, I didn't. I have a child. I wasn't ever able to get out to go see it.
Oh my God. Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, I've never seen it either. We should go watch it.
Okay.
And then we can watch the second one.
I feel like the movies are obviously like probably good because everybody raves about them. But what I don't understand is, you know, the real like the Wicked musical. It's got an intermission halfway through, and it's I don't know 2.5 or 3 hours long.
The intermission? Oh my God! No. I was like, what did you do? Did you eat dinner?
Like the musical.
Yeah.
And with this one, the first movie apparently is around 3 hours long, and it ends at the intermission point that the musical does. So I'm like, how do they drag it out this long?
Probably just so much more detail to the setting and everything. It looks beautiful. I'm really not a musical person. That's why I never went to go see it. But I mean, it seems moving. But Cynthia protected Ariana. Thank God.
Okay, yeah. And the movie's probably just way longer because of all the detail.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm glad we got to the bottom of that.
Akon was convicted.
Oh, God. Not again.
Yeah, he had a bench warrant out for his arrest.
What is a bench warrant?
You know what? Let me tell you what a bench warrant is. Here's how I know what a bench warrant is, because I'm Googling it. I was thinking... I feel like me and you are the same, where, I don't know about you, maybe you don't. We talk about pop culture on here, and sometimes I feel stupid, like really stupid. Yeah. I don't know a lot of legal, I don't know the way legal, I don't even know how to say what I'm thinking.
Literally insert Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni for dummies.
Yes, I don't know how the legal system works. I don't know what's going on 100% politically. I know I have ideas about it. I felt not educated in the last year, like very much so. And this podcast has kind of highlighted that for me because we're going to talk about things that are in the news and I'm like, I really don't know what that means.
But listen, that's how you learn because you say,
exactly.
Oh, what is a bench warrant? And then you look it up and now you know what a bench warrant is.
Yeah.
So,
but you asking what it is reminded me that I didn't put it in our notes. But I was thinking whenever we have news pieces come in, because this is still a new podcast, you guys, okay? I was thinking we could learn what some of this stuff means as we go along, and we will become smarter, so you can't say you never learned
all
anything.
Together. Listen, we're like teaching you, we're all learning together about more than just pop culture.
Yes. So here's what a bench warrant is. A bench warrant is a court order issued by a judge that allows law enforcement to immediately arrest a person for failing to comply with a court order, such as skipping a court date or failing to pay a fine. Unlike other warrants, it is not based on a probable cause of a new crime, but rather a failure to follow the rules of an existing court case.
Oh,
so he could have literally not paid a fine or not showed up to court one day and bench warrant out for your arrest.
Okay.
They're actually a bench warrant. I didn't know the word for it, but it's in one of my top 5 fears.
Yeah.
It's like you go through like a traffic stop, and if you have a bench warrant out, you can go to jail immediately. And you wouldn't know. I mean, you would probably know.
Yeah. Well, but you would have to know so then you could have a court date and then not show up for it.
What if you weren't home? What if you're Akon and you're on tour for 1.5 years and you haven't been home to check your mail and you didn't realize that you had a court date, and so you miss the mail and you're suddenly in Georgia.
We're doing a lot of hypotheticals here.
You're suddenly in Georgia and you go through a traffic stop and they're like, sir, you have to come with us, Akon.
He's like, oh, shit.
And he's like, I'm all locked up. They won't let me out. They did let him out. But.
So, I want to talk about, while we're on the topic of Akon getting locked up, do you remember the whole thing where he was dancing inappropriately with an underage girl on stage?
No.
Way back in the day. And it's the song, Sorry, Blame It On Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was about that.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Okay. Where he says, he said, I'm sorry that it took so long to speak, but
sorry that it took so long to speak.
But I was on tour with Gwen Stefani. I'm sorry for the hand that she was dealt, for the embarrassment that she felt. Just a little young girl trying to have fun.
Ooh.
Her daddy should have never let her out too that young.
No.
I'm sorry for the clubs then getting shut down. I hope they manage better next time around. How was I supposed to know she was underage in a 21 and older club, they say?
Oh, my God.
Why doesn't anybody want to take blame? Verizon backed out, disgracing my name.
Now, wait a minute. I'm not saying it's okay that he was doing what he was doing, but if he's in a 21 and up club, wouldn't you be safe to assume everybody there is legal?
I mean, yeah.
But writing that song is
diabolical.
Maybe Akon's the only honest one.
But he was like,
oh my God.
The song's called Blame It On Me, but it's really just so that he can...
You can put the blame on me.
Yeah, and so he says, I'm just a singer trying to entertain. Because I love my fans, I'll take that blame. So
thank God he took the blame then.
Even though this petty king, even though the blame's on you, I'll take that blame from you.
It's like saying, I'll be the bigger person even though you're worse than me.
Yeah.
It's like the backhanded, like taking the power.
But I just wanted to rediscuss that while we were on this topic because he's a convict, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And I remember he did get in a lot of backlash. This song was from 2008, so it's been a long time at this point since that happened. But
I love Akon's music. I'm not going to say Akon because I don't like if he's dancing with underage women.
We could go down in another video. Listen, if you would like to hear us talk about this in more depth, yes, Akon deep dive, go more into detail about what exactly happened right there and what provoked him to write that. Definitely subscribe because we are going to be on that stat pronto, okay? It's coming up.
Okay. Next up, we discussed Wendy Williams a few months back whenever it seemed like not a lot of people were talking about Wendy Williams and her conservatorship. She was having issues and her niece was calling interviews with the Breakfast Club trying to get information out that Wendy Williams is not okay and being held against her will in the psychiatric facility in New York City. Well, her conservatorship was looking like it was going to get overturned, and she has been examined by a neurologist. And, you know, the thing that they were saying, and they put like a public statement out, like it was like she was doomed with poor health and she was going to die soon or whatever, saying that she had frontotemporal dementia. And a neurologist has confirmed and published that Wendy Williams is confirmed to not have frontotemporal dementia.
So now what does this mean? Does she get out now? Because she can't be in a conservatorship?
Okay, so it seems since this news has broken, she is planning to appeal the conservatorship to hopefully be released.
Okay, so Wendy might be free soon.
It says TMZ is reporting that Williams' legal team plans to file papers in the next 2 weeks asking the court to end the guardianship.
I'm hoping that we get to update this and be like, Wendy's free. She's out now.
We've been saying free Wendy for about a year, so...
And screw all her family who just wanted her money and wanted to get her
niece, and I think her son was a part of the problem, but Wendy wasn't like publicly holding it against her son because I don't think she wanted him to have a damaged reputation or whatever, but it was on him because The way she got put into her conservatorship was crazy because I looked into it and she banked with Wells Fargo. Do you remember talking about this?
Yeah.
Where her son was using her bank card and the bank put her into a conservatorship.
Because they said that she was like spending her money crazy.
But she said that her son was the one spending the money. The story is weird. And I'm like, how is that even possible? But apparently we signed some crazy paperwork whenever you open up a Wells Fargo bank account.
So don't go making any crazy big purchases.
Yeah.
I know for me it's not a problem because I don't have the funds to make the crazy big purchases.
Next up, we are talking about Sydney Sweeney and her.
We talked about the Gene ad.
Quite the conversation.
How do you feel about it now that we've had time to reflect upon said Gene ad?
I think whenever we discussed it, we were discussing the what is the
genealogy?
word? Yeah, the genealogy. Like we were discussing the concept of it being offensive to non-blonde white girls. That was saying that Sydney Sweeney has a good gene. That whole thing was weird. I don't think it was.
I don't necessarily think that it deserved the backlash that it received.
But what was interesting, and we didn't discuss this, the same week that Sydney Sweeney ad came out, the young guy from The Summer I Turned Pretty, came out with a Dunkin' Donuts ad talking about how it was like how good he looks. It was in a sense, though, of his race and, like, being blessed with, like, good features. And he is, like, a tan white guy with, like, blue eyes. Like, it was the same thing in the same week, and we weren't discussing that. So it kind of gives me a perspective of, was it easier for us to discuss Sydney Sweeney doing it because she's a woman and we didn't talk about that kid for whatever reason?
Because she's, like, a hot woman. And
it's easy to hate her.
Yeah. And I know that there was a lot of comparison to, like, because she is blonde hair, blue-eyed, a lot of people were saying that specifically it was a lot of insinuation to, like, Hitler's thinking.
Yeah.
But again,
I don't think we really thought it was the most Nazi-driven thing.
No, I think that we were just, like, delivering the sides of, like, where people were coming from with being upset with it. So, yeah, our opinions are just kind of that we understand what everyone was saying with having an issue with it, but also we weren't really in the demographic to be upset or not with it because we are white girls. I had blonde hair, you had blonde hair. We're not really in that demographic that it has the right to be upset or not about it, I feel.
I think I was most upset about her voice.
Same. That's more like where I was coming from with it. I didn't even know the controversy till we talked about it.
Yeah.
And my whole thing was like, I can't stand that she talks like this.
Before I watched the Sydney Sweeney interview, I watched a guy, like, making fun of how she was in the ad. And it's just, like, this guy with the most, like, glazed look on his face. And he's got, like, his hair tucked into a leather jacket. Like, he's just giving nothing. And that's exactly what this is. So this is Sydney Sweeney reacting to the Gene ad.
There's something that you want to say about the ad itself. The Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have...
The ad spoke for itself.
You think the ad spoke for itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And the criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like, white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like, that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Okay. I'm just, God.
So she really doubled down on I'm not sorry for this, you know?
Yeah. And you know what's ironic about her kind of just standing 10 toes down on this is that the next headline we have is that photos have came out of Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun kissing on a rock at the beach. So they're like together. And the Swiftologist actually had a TikTok he made discussing it. And he was like, How random is it that horrible Scooter Braun with a horrible image is seen randomly in the middle of nowhere, what looks like a secluded area on a rock, and there's a camera shooting from in front of them and they don't see the camera, yet they're kissing and laughing and comfortable and posed on a rock.
Yeah.
Like a publicist could be managing this so clearly, but it's like, Sydney Sweeney, what are you doing? Scooter Braun, I get it. Everybody loves Sydney Sweeney. She's hot. But what is Sydney Sweeney's team thinking? I'm just so
I
shocked.
don't know. And I just really I would love for her to tell us what she sees in him. Somebody let me know.
I think he's so unattractive and he's so gross, like, of a person. And I'm just like, money just doesn't do it for me.
No amount of money would make me love Scooter Braun. I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
Hilary Duff, we talked about last week that she was releasing her song material. We had some great predictions on what it would sound like, but neither of us hit the nail on the head at all. And, I mean, I'm glad.
I didn't think it was going to be about a man dating younger women.
Yeah.
At all. I thought it was going to be about, like,
her life.
coming back and being mature and not fitting in. But she does.
Yeah.
She's Hilary Duff.
Did you watch the music video for it?
Oh, yeah. So
Okay.
good.
She still gives Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
Like, her acting in a music video still gives Lizzie McGuire to me.
I love her voice. Like, when she is talking, the way, like, she has such a weird voice. Like, it's the inflections or something, like, but it just triggers something in my childhood brain, like, whenever I hear her talk. So I really just freaking love her. She could make music much worse than this, and I would still act like it's the best thing I've ever heard, actually.
Yeah. So we have who we think it, or who people are saying that it was
Oh, yeah.
written about.
Yeah, whenever Hilary was a young 19-year-old girl, she dated one of the Madden brothers of Good Charlotte. If you guys remember that band, he was 28 years old whenever he dated her.
Okay. He's still not Wilmer Valderrama.
Yeah, but 19 to 28 is crazy. But Joel Madden is now married to Nicole Richie. And I guess Nicole Richie and Hilary Duff are friends now. There used to be a lot of beef back in the day between all the girls. You had Hilary Duff, Lindsay Lohan, Nicole Richie, Paris Hilton.
All the It girls were fighting.
And we're going to do the deep dive into the 07 Mean Girls soon, just whenever we've got some time.
So
it's
again,
coming.
hey, click the subscribe button if you're waiting for that one.
Yeah. Well, Nicole is married to Joel Madden. And Nicole shared on her Instagram story, probably just letting the world know that there's no beef and everything's all good. She tagged Hilary Duff, and it's them like rolling around in the grass. She said, mature is not the word I would use to describe us, but regardless, this song is a bop.
Do you think that it's about him?
No, I think she just wrote a pretty generic pop song.
So do I.
I don't think it's relatable. It's good. I think we should be calling men out for dating little girls. I think they're weirdos.
Me too.
But do I think Hilary Duff is thinking about Joel Madden? No, especially if she's friends with his now wife.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, 19 and 28 is not, in my opinion, like that weird. It's 9
Hot
years.
take. We got a hot take in the house. Come get your hot take.
You're an adult. It's not like he didn't groom her. They didn't start dating.
I mean,
before she was 19, she was a full.
Jill, you're 29. Would you date a 20-year-old?
No, but
Why wouldn't you?
well, I have a child. I am a
No.
child.
You are a single 29-year-old woman. Would you date a 20-year-old?
I don't think so.
Why? Tell me why.
Because women mature more than men.
And what would that make the child, the 19-year-old,
It would
the
make
20-year-old?
It would make the boy child like a child. But
Immature.
Immature. But yeah.
Undeveloped.
Yeah. But I still I guess I'm
Naive.
thinking the ones that I think are weird are like Taylor Swift with John Mayer at 32 and never she was 19.
So you think 30 is like the cutoff year?
Yeah. I think 30's weird. And I think 17, 29 like Demi and Wilmer was weird.
That's weird.
Because that's a child.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But I still think 19 and 28. It's if the 9-year difference was 29 to 38, no big deal.
Yeah.
But it's the being a teen And
Yeah.
dating someone in their late 20s is bizarre to me. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
'Cause-
I think, okay, let me like rephrase before people come for me.
Here she
Okay?
goes. She's backpedaling.
No, like I think that it's. I think it's like kind of like weird. Sure, find someone your own age, I guess. But do I think it's weird to where I'm like, you're gross? Ooh, no. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's just like anything below 20 is a child. Like, it's just a kid to me. Like, I get they're not technically, but don't you think 19's too young? You know?
When you're John Mayer and 32, yeah.
Well, they're only 4 years difference.
Yeah, so instead of 9 years, it was 12, 13 years difference.
Yeah, they were 13 years apart.
Yeah, which is weirder than 9.
Ugh, it's just gross. I don't like any of it. Jonathan Bailey is people's sexiest man alive.
I don't know who he is.
He's in Bridgerton. He's like the main guy. But actually, Trisha Paytas is obsessed over him
Okay.
and has said that he should be people's sexiest man alive because he's gay. And, like, she loves him. But I'm starting to believe that Trisha Paytas can say anything and it will become true.
Trisha, if you're watching this, please say glitter gel pen will grow up. Say it 3 times and click your heels.
Yeah, because, like, I'm telling you, she talked about Jonathan Bailey being people's sexiest man of the year all year last year. And then it was Benny Blanco, and we were all like, WTF. But here he is, people's sexiest man alive.
I literally don't know what this man looks like, so I'm just going to agree and smile.
So, in other news today, Taylor Swift released the full Eras Tour docuseries trailer. We are excited.
We clap, we cheer. I'm so ready to see this thing.
Oh, I can't freaking wait till December 12th.
I just want to see her going on this pulley system and like how she just in 30 seconds puts on that ball gown for Speak Now.
I mean, this is the most exciting thing to come out for me all year. More than Life of a Showgirl, I'm more excited for this.
So am I. And like if you're a Swiftie, you knew that this was coming. We knew. And then when they announced it like a month or 2 ago, whenever, we were like, hell yeah, we're ready for this. This is my Super Bowl.
Yeah. And I'm so glad that they're releasing 2 episodes at a time. And they're doing it on something you can stream at home.
Yes.
It's not something you have to go to the theaters to watch because, like, I get trying to get people back into the movie theater, but that's just not the way life functions anymore. And watching something in the comfort of your home, able to eat and drink your own food, like, that just is my cup of tea.
Me too. I'm excited to just see everything. Because I feel from this trailer, I feel that we even get, like, when her and Travis were kind of, like, started talking. You know, like...
It's the closest thing we'll ever get to a reality TV show about Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait.
Me neither.
And she's finally got a man that's not afraid to be public with her in a documentary. It's going to be so good.
Grammys are coming up.
Yeah, we have the final list of Grammy nominations. Some new Grammy nominees that I'm excited about. Addison Rae.
Hey, we clap, we cheer, we love Addison.
And Tate McRae is also a Grammy nominee.
And
Somber. So these are the best new artists.
Olivia Dean. I really think that the Grammys should hire me. I think that I would do a good job at this.
Don't the people that are up for best new artist all get to perform?
I don't know, because that's like a lot of people to perform.
Yeah. They all perform. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that means that we're going to get a real Grammy performance from Addison Rae.
Oh,
I'm so freaking excited.
me too.
Somber too.
Yeah. This is actually a lot faster for Addison than I anticipated.
Yeah.
You know?
And another new artist that is from the same Hype House is Alex Warren. The two of them were in the Hype House together just in 2021, and now they're both being nominated as Best New Artist, which is kind of crazy.
That is wild. I do think it's crazy. Like Alex Warren, obviously his song that he has is so viral. It's used everywhere for every wedding, on TikTok. It's all over the place. But it's like, why do I kind of feel that like he shouldn't win? Because I think he's a one-hit wonder.
Well, you like Addison Rae.
Yeah.
And most people are like, who is listening to Addison Rae?
I mean,
We're
yeah.
of a small percentage. I feel like people that are like, oh my God, Addison Rae's freaking nominated for a Grammy. Like, you should have heard me at dinner talking to 5 other adults about why Addison Rae is one of the most impressive, like, pop artists.
People who aren't us and aren't like nerdy about internet pop culture lore or don't care or understand.
I was like, no, y'all don't understand. This woman has navigated being in the hype house, and she is nominated for a Grammy, and she is seen as cool to the subculture of people. Like, this is revolutionary. This is a big deal. But yeah, I sounded like an idiot. Somber is also up for Best New Artist, and I could actually see him winning.
Yeah, because I think that a lot of people do actually, like, more so than Addison, because, you know, it's a niche amount and, like, a certain type of person to listen to Addison. And, like I said, Alex, I feel, is a one-hit wonder, but maybe I'm wrong because I just don't listen to him. But Somber, I feel like he has a lot of songs that, like, a lot of the general population would listen to.
Olivia Dean also has some, like, Grammy favorited type of music. Like, it's kind of jazzy, but also, like, pop focused. And I will say Selena Gomez introduced me and got me into the Marias. They were featured with her on that song, I think it's like pronounced Ojos Tristes, on her album. And that's one of my favorite songs off of I Said I Love You First. And since I played that, like, they started popping up on my Spotify. And I actually really like their music, even though most of it isn't even in English. Like, I just love the way their voices sound.
Cat's Eye, I've seen a lot of people talk about, I don't even know if it's a them or if it's a, like, singular person.
Are they the ones that, they're a group of 5, are they the ones that sing Gnarly or no?
I'm not sure. I know nothing.
Gnarly.
I know nothing.
Do you know that? I'm not a K-pop.
No, I don't like K-pop either, but I know a ton of people eat it up and love it. I do think Cat's Eye is probably in the running.
Well, here are the nominees for Best Pop Vocal Album.
Justin Bieber, Swag.
Sabrina Carpenter's Man's Best Friend.
Miley Cyrus's Something Beautiful.
Lady Gaga, Mayhem.
Teddy Swims, I've tried everything but therapy. You're welcome for that, okay?
And the winner of Best Pop Vocal Album, do you want to read it together?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Sabrina Carpenter,
That was way too much fun. We didn't plan that at all, but that's who we want to win. If Miley Cyrus wins for this, I'll be sad.
Yeah.
I really didn't like her new album. Justin Bieber, you know what? He can have it.
He can. I think I'd be fine if Sabrina or Justin took this one.
Yeah, I'll let Justin have it. The Swag 2 that he came out with, the one song that I like is that Speed Demon song. And I go to my grandpa's house every other week to pick up eggs. And I always sing. He's checking his chicken. Okay. We can go through the rest of these a little bit faster. The next nominee is Record of the Year.
We have DTMF, Bad Bunny, Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter, Anxiety by Doechii, Wildflower, Billie Eilish, Abracadabra, Lady Gaga, Luther by Kendrick Lamar with SZA, The Subway, Chappell Roan, and Apartment by Rose and Bruno Mars. And honestly, there's a lot of contenders here, I think, because a lot of these were like bangers.
I don't think it's called Apartment. I think people just call it APT.
Oh. I always. Off the top. That's what they're talking about.
Is it really what they're talking about?
Yeah.
How do you know? Or Apartment by Rose and Bruno Mars. I almost didn't correct you. And I was like, no, someone's going to eat her up in the comments.
Just meet me at the apartment.
Okay.
Yeah. Or does it stand for something?
Says, what does APT mean? Rose and Bruno Mars explain the Korean meaning behind APT lyrics. It translates to apartment, And it's actually the name of a Korean drinking game that's often played by people in apartments in Korea.
Okay.
So it is apartment, but no one has ever called the song that. Apartment. I mean, she's not wrong, but it is by the grace of God. Okay. Who do we want to win record of the year?
See, I think that it will either be.
I could see Chapel Roan winning this.
Yeah.
The Subway has really grown on me, like, over the last few months. When I first heard it, I actually didn't hate it. It just wasn't something I revisited, but I actually do like it now.
We actually filmed our reaction to that.
I don't think we ever posted it.
No, we didn't, but maybe we'll put it on our Patreon.
We should.
And if you guys want to see it, go join our Patreon. We have fun over there.
The real treat that you guys want to see is us reacting to Selena Gomez on the Jake Shane podcast at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so
We were pissed off to be there.
join our Patreon and ask for that content specifically, and we'll give it to you.
We will. Okay, album of the year is Bad Bunny, Justin Bieber, Sabrina Carpenter, Clips, Pusha T, and Malice, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Lady Gaga, Kendrick Lamar, Leon Thomas, or Tyler, the Creator. I'm going to be honest, I don't think any of these stand out to me as, like, obvious winners.
No.
I would actually guess Lady Gaga is going to win.
Okay. I'm always bad at this because, like, I already said Man's Best Friend for another thing. I said Justin Bieber Swag could win for another thing. Like, so I don't want to say them again, but those are the two that I think could win it.
I mean, if Sabrina is up for album of the year, that's pretty crazy. She's pretty new. She just was up for best new artist last year. Okay. Song of the year, Abracadabra, Lady Gaga. Anxiety, Jayla Hickman. You want to say this one?
Apartment.
DTMF for Bad Bunny. Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. That is wild. I can't believe.
That's a show.
I know. I'm just like, I can't believe how big it is.
Yeah.
Like, I hear kids talk about it, and I see it on Netflix. I just am shocked at how big that is. I don't know why. And then Luther, Man-Child, and Wildflower by Billie Eilish.
I think it might be Anxiety.
Anxiety, or I think Luther is a really well-written song. This is a songwriter award. Man-Child doesn't need to win that.
No.
Abracadabra is kind of like a Lady Gaga banger. It, like, I don't listen to it, but I don't listen to Lady Gaga a lot. I can appreciate her, but, like, she really brought back her, like, 2009 sound.
That's what I said the first time. I think we were in the car together when I first heard it for the first time, Abracadabra. And I was like, I actually initially didn't like it because I was like, it sounds like she just is stuck in, like, 2010.
But it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But that she can still make that.
Yeah, it grew on me.
Yeah. And the final one that we're going to go over, because we don't know a lot about music, is Best Dance Pop Recording. You want to read this?
Bluest Flame by Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Midnight Sun by Zara Larsson. Just Keep Watching from the F1 movie by Tate McRae. And Illegal by Pink Panthers. I think that it will be... Okay, if I'm picking what I like the most, Bluest Flame by Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. But
I also am in support of Bluest Flame winning, but I want Tate McRae to get a Grammy.
yeah, I was going to say, if we're talking what I think is going to actually win, I think it's going to be Tate McRae or Illegal.
I think that Sports Car should be in this category. And she would be taking the cake. But she wasn't nominated, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
I just feel like Just Keep Watching is good and all. Like, it's all right. I'd never revisit that song. But Sports Car should be the one to win something.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll win. Nope, that's already happened, the VMAs. Yeah, I don't know. Good luck to Tate McRae.
Yeah. Hope you win something girly.
But that's all the time we have for today's episode.
And subscribe if you like it. If
Yeah.
you like this content, we've already told you throughout this episode all the different things we have in store for this channel for different topics. But if you like videos like this, hot topics and deep dives of all sorts of pop culture and internet culture, then click the subscribe button. Maybe even go take a look at our Patreon and join that if you would like. And don't forget to meet us at the apartment.
But we'll see you next week.
TTYL. Bye.